Would you like to take it here? This line.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I recognize that I am one of the last speakers on a very intensive day of discussion. I am honored to have privilege, but I realize that dangers of holding you from a relaxed evening in Bali. So please allow me to a brief. Ladies and gentlemen, at the outset, I would like to thank the World Business Council for Sustainable Development and the ICC for convening the Bali Global Business Day. I believe it has been a vital contribution to the wider discussion that all parties are having in Bali. It gives us much hope for the challenge ahead. Today, we have heard about and discussed some of the real solutions to the challenge of climate change. We can clearly see that the business community is working right on practical technologies for conservation, efficiency, sustainability, and on renewable and alternative sources of energy. Some of these technologies are already in operation. Others will be viable with the right policy environment. I think that our discussion today shows that we should never underestimate the ability of the private sector to innovate and adapt and provide solutions to our global challenge. Having said that, I also believe that we should not underestimate the challenges for business. Today we have been looking at what I would call the quote-unquote front end. The real issue is how we provide the right incentive and price signal for mainstream business, both the small and large players. How do we get these solutions we have talked about into everyday business practices? I think you would appreciate that this is a concern we have in Indonesia and of course in many other countries. Much of our energy and over the last 10 years has been focused on rebuild our economy and our businesses after the worst economic crisis in modern Indonesia history. We have strong aspiration for the future. We need to provide food for 230 million people every day. We need to create jobs for more than 15 million unemployed. And we want to provide electricity and communication for the tens of millions who are yet to receive it. And to be a modern nation, we need to build an efficient transport network for goods and people across thousands of islands. I think you would agree that we have a responsibility to deliver on this aspiration. In a country like Indonesia, we rely on the business sector to provide these services. Ladies and gentlemen, our challenge in the business sector in Indonesia is therefore how to deliver on this very basic national need and at the same time be a strong partner in addressing the global challenge that we all share. I have to say that in the meeting these twin challenges, we really don't want unilateral decision imposed on us from outside. We experienced the one-size-fits-all approach from some international institutions after the crisis, and we found it can be very damaging. We prefer a solution that is good for business and good for development, with the gaps in the market approach being addressed through international cooperation. We are very fortunate that despite our very significant basic needs, Indonesia also has enormous potential to contribute to the plus side of our global challenge. I am not just talking about increasing the size of our present stock of carbon with more forests. Indonesia is naturally blessed green country in the biggest sense of the world. We want to be part of the new development and a whole range of environmentally sound industry relating to energy, food, transport, and other bio areas. There are not many countries in the world that have this potential. We want to work with international business, international agencies, and the research and development community to build the right policy environment to make a strong global contribution. With international investment, training jobs in these areas, we want to ensure that our green asset from part of our economic and social development. Mr. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, the meeting today has shown that all of this is possible. I hope that we can continue to work on these issues to show that businesses of all sizes and in all countries can both contribute to global solutions on climate change and prosper as well. Let me assure you that Indonesia is open to all of these new opportunities, and we encourage you to work with you in the years ahead. Mr. Chairman, may I conclude my speech with this statement. A successful reduction of greenhouse gas emission in the context of sustainable development will require the support and participation from the three key stakeholders. They are, first, the government, both at the regional as well as the national level, will be required to provide policy set and direction. Secondly, the community, who must enjoy the ultimate benefit in the form of better life. Thirdly, the private sector, who needs to be provided with a proper incentive for innovation and adoption of new technologies and processes. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Hidayat.